Bullfighter, come on. Dude, shoot the gun. Now we're gonna have some meat on the menu tonight. I am happily a married man, so I have yet to ever hunt a cougar. Yep, that's what's gonna happen. Whoa, 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 dude. Learn to share. Hey everybody, this is Tim Spike Davis. Today I'm gonna be reviewing a bunch of the Far Cry games, so let's get into it. Okay, running with a gun. Yeah, that's always, he's going to the pistol. He's got a big ammo cache here. Now he's got a small automatic weapon. He's shooting at an elephant with a flamethrower. That has got to be one of the most inhumane things I could ever imagine doing. All you're gonna do is end up really angering this elephant. Real hunter wouldn't do this. I don't even find this really entertaining. Dying by fire would be a horrible way. That elephant wouldn't die that fast. And now, yeah, dispatch it by stabbing in the heart. That's a great layout. He's got the heart in the bag. So it's some strong stuff. And now he's got his bow and arrow with his sighting mechanism. It's a recurve he's using and shooting a dog. That's a great shot for a dog on the run there. This guy's collecting elephant hearts, dog hearts. Got an interesting taste for meat there. Now he's shooting a bunch of arrows at another dog coming at him. And a frontal shot like that on an animal is very difficult. It's a smaller target, and the skull is so thick that a lot of times that arrow's gonna bounce right off. It's good walking backwards. You might hit a tree root, fall over, and again, collecting hearts here. I don't know. This dude's got a little bit of a heart fetish here or something. I don't know. I mean, I've eaten heart. Okay, now we're in another zone here. I got a tiger. Oh my gosh. Now he's shooting with the other person on the other side. That's a lot of lead in there. If I was running that tiger, I'd be dumping the whole mag on him. Yeah, he's gonna cut this one's heart out too. Yeah, I guess heart is on the menu tonight at his house. And here comes another tiger. Probably a 9mm, and that's a lot of lead going down range. Not sure that would take a tiger down instantly unless it was a headshot, and those cats' heads are so thick. And I've got a white tiger, and in real life, this would be game over. You're not gonna survive a tiger biting on your arm like that. And he's gonna get the heart out again. I'm not sure why this guy keeps just leaving these animals lying around dead. Okay, we're back to the recurve bow. He's got some type of wolf here. And again, you see these guys who, you go down like this, that wolf is going to go right for your throat. It's never a good idea to walk backwards with a bow like that. You will trip over a tree root, a rock, lose your balance. There goes your bow, pulling out the heart. Bet you he's got some good heart recipes. It's got a 12-gauge shotgun, pump action. 12-gauge shotgun's not gonna do much on that rhino. Maybe die in a week. Now he's shooting this rhinoceros in the rear end, which is gonna do nothing but just annoy this rhinoceros. And he's pretty annoyed. Here he comes. He's gonna tear up the cars, and hope he had good car insurance. Full coverage. I mean, shooting at that distance, that's gotta be 30, 40 yards. If that's buckshot, that ain't doing nothing on that rhino. And he needs a different weapon of choice there. Probably a 450 Nitro Express double barrel. Not good shot placement. You want a side shot with a good heart and lung. This guy is just, I mean, come on, Lord have mercy. Here we go. He's gonna cut out this rhino's heart. Not sure how I feel about hunting rhinos even in video games, but hey, whatever. This is a gun designed to hunt in combat. It is absolutely overkill for a honey badger, unless this is the biggest honey badger in the world. Oh, here comes a honey badger. And yeah, like I said, really not a very accurate weapon for such a small target. I would use something completely different. That's where he could have used the 12 gauges on that honey badger. Fast moving small target like that, way more practical. That heart is probably about half the size of the honey badger, so that honey badger had a big heart. He's got the ammo cache here. Boy, that would be fun to have all his toys. I don't know if I'd use it for fishing, but well, let's see what he comes up with. He is just launching grenades right into this water after this demon fish. If you were gonna go after demon fish, you might wanna maybe use something a little bit more religious than a grenade launcher. Now he's getting into a gyrocopter and he's shooting some dude on a boat. I mean, talk about being mad at somebody taking your fishing spot. He just shoots some guy who's same leg as him. I'd rather just use like a hook and worm myself if I was gonna go fishing for a demon fish. And now he's gone down into the water, this gyrocopter, and he's gonna go get the demon fish. Oh yeah, gonna cut out the heart of the demon fish. Again, the problem with this is scopes are only good if you're at a distance. What he's probably gonna end up doing in this video game is getting really close. Wolverine's gonna start moving towards you, and the scope is almost a handicap at this point. Even if you were at point of aim at that close, your bullet's actually hitting way lower than your scope. So not very accurate and not very practical. You could have used that 12 gauge or something else for the Wolverine. And again, love to go Wolverine hunting, but gotta pick the right weapon. And he's found another Wolverine, and this must be Wolverine Valley. Well, this Wolverine is going after somebody, tearing them up. Got a dog, and Wolverines are mean, they're nasty. Again, you really don't need to scope this close to an animal like this. It's more practical for like 50 yards and more. Why do you need to scope? You're literally a foot away from this thing. Yeah, you just better use a bat. That's the best weapon right there. Just pop him in the head. I don't know why anyone would crouch down that close with a scoped rifle to a poison snake, but I would keep my distance. Now you got your dog standing right over a venomous snake. Not a good idea. A lot of guys just use a little handgun, like 22 or something. No, snake shot in it, that's better than any other weapons. Yep, just got sprayed. You get that close to a skunk, they are going to spray you. And let me tell you, you get that stuff on you, and your wife will not let you in the cabin for a month. Make sure you keep your distance, and when you shoot them, I hope they don't blow that scent sac, because it is rough to skin out a skunk. I don't know what is the actual chemical compound, but that stuff is some rough stuff to get off of you, get off your... I got a skunk one time in the back of my car in a plastic bag, and it stunk my car up for probably about 2 months. And that's after I took the skunk out. So it's some strong stuff. I am happily a married man, so I have yet to ever hunt a cougar. He's got quite the tree fort here. He's got his lounge chair. I don't know what he is throwing out there. Maybe he's throwing out some bait. Cougars do not come to bait like that. They are predators. But yeah, no, cougars are not just going to come run into a ham sandwich you throw out into the ground or anything like that, unless they are really hungry. And to be that close, yep, that's what's going to happen. That mountain lion's that cougar is going to tear your arm off. A rifle into the air like this is a bad idea in general, let alone at our national bird. I mean, I know there are some people who just do not like this country, but don't shoot our national bird. I mean, that's just the birds. It's not the bird's fault, okay? It's such a bad idea to ever use a rifle to shoot at birds in the air. The birds aren't that dense. That bullet's gonna go right through and fall down and hit somebody else. So don't shoot the national birds. Don't ever think about hunting bald eagles unless you plan on spending some time in the federal penitentiary. And I don't think they'll let you play Far Cry at the federal penitentiary. I don't know why he's running with a gun. Maybe he's into jogging. He's gonna build up a sweat, get his heart rate going, which will make his shooting really bad. He just climbed up the side of a hill. He's defending somebody who's being attacked by a black bear. You'd not survive a swipe by a bear. He'd be one swipe, one kill. The guy should have shot early. I'm not shooting right up the rear end of a bear is not a good idea. That's a ton of meat and bone to protect his vitals. That was a good shot. That was a good headshot right there. Again, this guy's been running. He's now running downhill with a gut-loaded gun. I would love to know what kind of bait this guy just randomly throws out in the woods that a bear comes running right up to. I mean, this must be the best bait in the world. Good headshot. Bears will take a lot of abuse. Their skulls are like freaking thicker than a safe. I don't know why he just left it there. This must be the highest population of bait-eating bears in America. The largest black bears I've ever seen in my entire life. I tell you, whatever bait he's using, I'm gonna have to find out, because these bears are loving this bait. Okay? Pointing his gun at his buddy driving by in a truck, not a good idea. I always kind of laugh at these guys who run with their guns. Hey, pronghorn, just staying there randomly. A neck shot. It's a lot of good meat that guy just walking away from. The fact that you would have to shoot this many pronghorns is just in a video game. It's not really something people do. You get tags, you get a couple of pronghorns, feed the whole family. Just to leave them laying there is just, it's indefensible. Bullfighter, come on. Dude, shoot the gun. Shoot, yeah, right there. Now see, that close. Yeah, now gonna have some meat on the menu tonight. And he's got one of the worst paint jobs you could imagine on a gun. I do not know why so. Unless you're just trying to look cool, but animals don't care what your gun looks like when you shoot them. I'm not sure why all these bulls are out here running, but someone should tend their animals a little bit better. This farmer, no, what's this guy doing? Shooting while you're, and this bull is got some attitude problems, so he probably just needs to go back into a pen with maybe some lady friends, make some baby cows, something to settle him down. I know why your buddy is shooting with you while shooting at the bull while you're next to it, but I would not want to hunt with that person ever again. I've had some bulls give me some attitude, but I have never had a bull treat me this way, and generally they just want to be left alone, and thankfully I've never had to be in a position where I've had to shoot a bull. And I have hunted wild snakes before, but never with a punk bat, so we'll see. This is a very interesting, colorful, oh, yeah, no, you're gonna need that medical kit. Where'd that snake go? Where is he? No, this is totally right, yeah, get that punk bat out, and that's more effective on the snake. Yeah, you got him. Hopefully that medical kit has some anti-venom. Keep your arm from swelling up. Unless you're planning on eating snake, which I have also done. Okay, now big old moose with piebald with red antlers. Maybe he's just coming out of his velvet. But again, I don't know why he's got a barrel pointed at his face and he's not going to shoot. He's going to take this abuse. Maybe this guy's in a quandary where he's not sure if he really wants to be a hunter or not. But not the time to be questioning these choices in life. Just shoot the moose in the head. This guy, oh, throat shot him. Now he's going to go after some more moose. I don't know why they're leaving all this meat just laying out in the woods. That moose could probably feed a family for probably a year. And those antlers would make amazing a centerpiece in a living room. Now they're swimming. And why you would shoot a moose in the water, now you're just shooting them in the butt. Bad idea. 2,000-pound animal out in the water. Don't ever shoot a moose in the water. You're never going to get them out. All those demon fish are going to be eating those moose. That's how they became demon fish, as they were, just before that, they were angelic fish, and they started eating moose that you shot in the lake. So quit being a part of the problem. Wolves are chasing down some elk, some very majestic animals. They've already got one elk down, so I'm not sure why the wolves are chasing down more elk, because they generally, oh, yeah, see, you are in their zone. These wolves don't want you eating their food. They think you're going to come take their elk away. These wolves are chasing down, yep. Bad deal. This is where you need a 12 gauge, not a rifle. You need a 12 gauge and just start shooting. These wolves will defend their food source. If you were ever in this situation, your best bet is to try to shimmy up a tree. Wolves cannot climb trees. You get your punk bat out there and you show them some punk attitude and say, hey, I listened to the Dead Kennedys when I was a kid. Definitely, if you see a pack that is defending a food source or a denning area, you would definitely just want to be somewhere else. Unless you got a gun with a lot of bullets in it, I would just say, yeah, this isn't worth it. But wolves will, as a pack, do a technique where they will surround you and just keep pestering you and pestering until they can get you distracted, and one of them will come in for the kill. And these guys here, they wouldn't just nibble at you, they'd go for your throat, or a real wolf would come in and go for your throat, something to seal the deal. But this guy just wiped out a pack. Okay, this guy's trotting again with his rifle. Again, this is never really a good idea, A, for safety, and you get your breathing and heart rate up, your shooting accuracy really diminishes. He's picking out which bull he wants to shoot here. Bull elk, you see his big giant antlers, and I don't know why these elk are coming at him. These antlers are very non-typical of elk, but hey, it looks cool for a video game. And he's doing hind quarter shots, and really those are just so risky, because the honest God truth is generally most of the bulls just get lodged in the animal's rear end and they'll die a week later, but not right like here. So don't know what this guy's getting out of just shooting a bunch of elk and leaving their bodies laying there, but maybe trying to provide food for all those wolves he just shot. Maybe feels bad, some some guilt. So he's out here like, I'm gonna shoot some food for the rest of those other wolves. They're gonna be lonely without their buddies. Again, all these butt shots, these are not the shots you want to take on an animal. I have made one running shot on a coyote at 200 yards, and I shot him up the rear end one time, but that was a coyote. Oh, he's just shooting in the bushes. Why would you shoot at something you can't quite see? Very, very bad idea. I have never hunted or fished for demon fish, but I suggest you probably have some holy water with you, maybe. Pocket New Testament might, just for extra insurance, be a good idea, but this guy is just swimming with his weapons, and that's never a good idea. That looks like a nasty old gar. He's punching this thing in the face, and he's pretty good for stabbing a fish. He's holding his breath this long underwater, getting bit up. I would probably suggest you probably sit from the shore and just actually use some of that bear bait you've been using that's so effective, and maybe you catch one of these demon fish on a rod and reel. Guy needs to go to Cabela's and just go to the fishing section, and swimming around and stabbing them and letting your arm be a shield is not a good idea. So what kind of fly do you use for a demon fish? There's just probably so much options here, you know. Whoa, dude, learn to share. This guy's just shooting random people in the lake. The guy's just out there riding on his jet ski. I gotta shoot at him. He was never taught how to share. That buddy could have helped you out fighting them demon fish, but I don't really feel sorry for this guy. He's just gonna go get down in that muck, probably like a $3,000 rifle, and he's just gonna get it all dirty. Suppressor full of water and muck, but it is a video game, and here we go, swimming around. Again, do these people not own boats? And I don't know if this is a demon alligator or just a regular alligator. Oh, whoa. This guy's getting bit up, and again, you would not be able to get your arm out of a real alligator. That would just, he'd rip that sucker right out, but somehow this guy manages to break the alligator's jaws. I don't know why he just left the alligator there, but why would you want to get in the water with an animal whose domain is the water? By a boat. And breaking an alligator's face is probably not the most effective way or realistic way that you would hunt alligator. So do not attempt to try to break its face. Stay in the boat. Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed as much as I did watching the Far Cry. I just want to say, if you're going to go out hunting poisonous snakes or alligators, make sure you bring a punk bat with you. Do not ever use a flamethrower on an elephant, okay? If you like this content, make sure you check out Gamology on Facebook, YouTube. If you like me and what I've been doing, check out Tim Spike Davis. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, and I'm on YouTube. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Look forward to seeing you in the future. Hey everybody, you are watching Gamology's Hunting. Hey everybody, you are watching Game, and today I am going to be reviewing several of the Far Cry I can't even believe I'm doing this bad right off the bat here.